Hi everyone. It is day 182 of my 365 daily gratitude journal. And 182 and 183 are the exact halfway mark of the 365. So I'm doing a two-part section for today and tomorrow's post. And this is part one. And I want to look at halfway in, halfway out. Part one is halfway in. I love that. Because I read tarot goes in cycles, and the cards sometimes go from 1 to 10, or they do go from 1 to 10, and then they recycle back to 1 again and back around to 10. But every time you get to a 5 in tarot or in traditional playing cards, if you're reading them for divination, you have to know that you're at the halfway mark. At the halfway mark is where we stop and we assess. Because of course, if I'm halfway in, it takes just as much energy to either back out the way I came or to go back in for a full another halfway in. So at day 182, we're going to talk about halfway in. I have absolutely jumped into this project with both feet from the get-go. And there have only been a couple posts where I was anxious, nervous, or kind of just had trouble getting into the mindset so far. And for halfway into a 365, I'm pretty proud of that. I have absolutely loved spending time thinking about this project, working on this project, contemplating it, taking notes on it. I have a notebook. It's just my gratitude notebook, and in it I write down ideas. I'm keeping track of the posts that I've wanted to do, on track of the posts that I actually have done, and some of the goals as I move forward. But in my halfway into this incredible year so far, I have found that this is a pleasant project. Even though I will say, obviously, I hide behind my sunglasses on quite a few of the days because I'm not somebody who wears makeup every day. And when I first started it, I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to put on makeup 365 days a year? And it only took a couple posts in for me to realize I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not. I'm going to be Wendy. I'm going to be me. And hi, Lucille. And I'm going to stick with what I know. And what I know is being me. And me doesn't always wear makeup. And that's okay. So at the halfway mark, halfway in, part one of a two-part series in the middle of my posts here. I'm so grateful for all of you. I have gotten so much support from people through this project. And, without people I didn't even know were watching it or listening or checking up on it. Random people that I'd run into. Oh, I'm loving your journals. I'm really enjoying your journals. My family at great distance. Oh, thanks. I like my natural look too. I've learned to like it, I think. I liberated myself, Lucille. She just typed in, I love your natural look. Thank you, Lucille. And I think it didn't take me long into this project to really just throw the towel in on trying to be something more than I am. Or if you go back and you kind of look at the earlier posts, I was trying hard. I was really thinking a lot about how it was going to go, pre-planning it. And I kind of had to let all that go because 24 hours turns pretty quick. That page goes by pretty quickly. And so I kind of decided, I know what I want my topics to be. Some of them, a couple of them have been very spontaneous. Others have been things I wanted to put in my list of gratitude because it was very easy and quick early on. I made a massive list of over 300 items on the very first day when I planned this. And I go through that list and I take things off and I add more. I have about 600 things on there now, and I pick the ones that really speak to me on any particular day. So halfway in, I am loving it. I am honored to be doing this. I am so happy with the responses I'm getting and the support I'm getting from people. I love hearing that other people are triggered to think about gratitude in their own life, because that's why I started it. It's one thing for me to write in my own journal about gratitude, and I love doing that. It's another to share it outwardly. And in doing that, I have gotten such great responses from people who also are finding it easier doing that for themselves. So on my part one of our halfway in, and tomorrow will be part two, halfway through the year, this has been a pleasure. It's been an honor. I'm jazzed and continue to be jazzed about this project. And I think I loved the first half, and I'm really looking forward to the second half. We started in the early spring, snow on the ground, cold. And now we're just starting to smell fall. It's coming up on Monday, just a few days away. Have a fantastic day, everyone. A beautiful evening. It's starting to be one here. It is gorgeous out, and I know we're going to have a gorgeous sunset tonight. I can feel it in my bones. Thanks for being here.